And now, Dick Tracy.
This is Dick Tracy on the case of the broken window. Stand by for action. Let's go, man. Yes, it's Dick Tracy, protector of law and order. Boys and girls, aside from the actual trees destroyed in forest fires, can you think of what else is destroyed? Well, fires destroy the life-giving qualities in the soil besides killing the seeds that would ordinarily grow into more trees. They kill the wildlife that's part of every forest, the birds, animals like deer, squirrels, rabbits, chipmunks, and many, many others. Think of this. If there were nothing but forests in the states of Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Rhode Island, and Vermont, and all those forests were destroyed, there wouldn't be as much as was destroyed by fire in just the year 1943. No country, not even the United States, can afford to lose that much lumber. And 70% of the fires were caused by human carelessness. Now, here's what you can do to help prevent fires when you're out in the woods. After using a match, blow it out, break it in two, pinch the burnt end until you're sure it's dead. You can be certain the match will be harmless because you won't care to pinch a burnt end while it's still hot. And make sure you put out any fire you might build before you leave it. In this way, you'll do your part in conserving our forests. And now, Dick Tracy. Yesterday, Dick and Pat nearly caught up with the youthful jewel robbers, Spider and Mickey. But the boys suspected a trap and escaped with about 3 minutes to spare. As a matter of fact, the squad car carrying Dick and Pat whizzed by them on the street on its way to the room the boys had just left. Well, as the story closed yesterday, the boys were planning to buy new clothes and get haircuts before looking for work. And now today, in the rooming house, Dick and Pat have just finished a routine check. Dick calls.
Pat, come over here a minute. I want to show you something.
I saw you monkeying around this window. Wondered if you hadn't found something. What do you got?
Take a look at this window pane.
Nice chip broken out of the corner. Hey, wait a minute. What's this smudge?
Here's your glass.
That's not a fingerprint, and yet... Well, I'll be doggone. A nose print.
That's exactly right, Pat.
Oh, you can see what happened, yes. Either one or the other of these two boys poked his head too near the window. Maybe to see the boats or something.
That's it, Pat. And I want that pane of glass.
Well, I'll take the putty out with my knife.
Very good.
Putty, concrete mixer. Maybe cement, I don't know. Okay, it's loose.
Here. Insert the corner of your knife. There, that's it. I've got it. I'll put it here on the table so I can wrap it carefully.
Watch it now. Don't trip with it. Yep, here you are, Dick. This ought to do.
Thanks, Pat. There. Another scrap of evidence that'll help convict those boys.
If we ever catch up to them.
We will. You've forgotten that tri-state alarm still stands. We've got to wait until they make the wrong move.
Yeah, they've been making wrong moves right along. As far as I'm concerned, every move they seem to make, why, just another lucky one. Why, we've been within a couple of minutes of those kids at least twice now.
That's right, Pat, but their luck can't hold.
Well, what do we do now?
We'll make a round of the pawn shops and see if we can find any of the loot. We'll spend the whole day at it. Unless I'm completely wrong, we'll come home with something.
I hope so.
Now let's turn our attention to Spider and Mickey, who are walking along the waterfront, headed for the industrial plant where they had seen the help wanted sign. But...
Well, how do I look in these new clothes?
Oh, gee, swell, Spider. How about me?
Great. Having a shirt and a necktie on makes us look dressed up.
Yeah, and these short haircuts we got made us both look a little different.
We don't have to worry too much about how we look. Why, even if the cops have our description, it'll be like 10,000 other guys of our age.
And you still think we ought to go to work?
Oh, sure. That's the way to beat this heat. Besides, we'll earn enough dough to keep us going until we can spot another job. Let's cross the street.
Yep, there's the plant. Yeah, and the sign's still in the window.
Let's go, Mickey. And remember, we're from out of town. We're orphans, and we're hard workers. Got it?
Yeah, I got it, but you better do the talking. You're better at it than I am.
Yeah. Well, here it goes.
Yes, boys? Looking for something?
We wanted to see whoever put that sign in the window.
I'm the man.
Do you mean to tell me you two are looking for work?
Yeah, that's it. You see, mister, we need the money.
And so do I. Rather small for the job. You see, boys, I really wanted a man
But
to...
you can hire the both of us. Between the two of us, we could do a man's work.
Really want work, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Live here in town?
No, sir. We're from upstate.
Family?
No, sir.
I thought not. Well, I don't know.
We'd work hard, mister.
Yes, I think you would. But you better let me tell you about the job and the pay. Now, you see, I'm a manufacturer. Our product is placed in cases and cartons for shipment. These cases are pretty heavy. 40 pounds each.
We could lift them. 40 pounds ain't so much.
Sold. I'm going to give you a chance. Well, now, I suppose you'd like to know how much you're going to earn, wouldn't you?
Well, gee, mister, the pay's not everything. What we want to do is show you we can do the work. That we really want the job.
Good for you. The starting salary is $17.50 a week. And if you boys prove to be satisfactory, you won't regret it. I'll give you each a raise as soon as I think you deserve it. Now, when do you want to start?
Well, gee, right away. We need the money.
Well, then go in and sign up with the bookkeeper and then come back to me. Tell him I said he was to take you both on. You'll find him in the room behind that door. Now, hurry, boys, as I need help right away.
Guy that told him 40 pounds wasn't much. Come on, grab the end of this case.
Yep, gotta go up on a top rope, right? Oh, gee. This is a tough way to make a living.
Yeah, well, it won't be for long.
Just keep plugging away. Oh, gee, Spider, I see nothing but carton after carton, thousands of them. Oh, gosh, what a way to earn a living. Boy, that's enough for one day.
Yeah, you said it. My back's almost busted. Phew.
Well, boys, how did it go? Feeling pretty tired?
No, mister. No, that was nothing at all.
It's like I said, me and Frankie can handle 40 pounds easy.
Well, I had my doubts, but you boys have proved yourselves. That's a day's work you've done. Now, tell me the truth. Have either of you any money?
Well,
I thought so. You're both broke. Now, here's an advance of $2 apiece. That'll keep you going for a day or so. Stop in on the bookkeeper tomorrow and get another advance of $10 each.
Oh, gee, thanks, mister.
That's swelly.
I told you if you proved yourselves, you wouldn't regret it. I've been watching you today. You've worked hard and well. And if you continue, you'll find that I'm a pretty good man to work for. You see, I like boys, and particularly boys that show a willingness to work. Well, now, on your way, and I'll see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Come on, Mickey.
Hey, Spider, where are we going to stay tonight?
I saw a rooming house right down the street. We can get a room there. It's right close to the factory, and we can walk it in 3 minutes. 8 to 5 and break your back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make it pay. Come on, Mickey. We got to get some rest or we're dropping our track.
For the next 3 days, both Mickey and Spider worked long, hard hours under the watchful eye of the owner, who seemed completely pleased with their work. And during this time, Dick and Pat combed the city for traces of the two boys. Receiving no answer from his tri-state alarm, Dick began to believe the boys had left town. However, events are shaping up that will change Dick's mind.
Mickey! Mickey, come here.
Coming.
Oh, here, Mickey. Here's a job for you. Take this check and this money to the bank on the corner. Just give it to the third teller on the left. He'll know what to do. I've just talked to him on the telephone.
Yes, sir. I'll be right back.
Boys, here, please.
Did you want the both of us?
Yes, both you, Frankie, and Mickey. It's almost quitting time. Here's your first paycheck. You'll find I didn't deduct any of the advances you got earlier during the week. Take your time about paying me back.
Oh, gee, that's white of you, sir.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, had you better open your envelopes?
Oh, yeah. 13, 17, 20.
Hey, I
Yeah,
got $20 in mine, too.
Well, this is the raise I promised you if you did a good job.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Oh, there she blows. You're free men until Monday. Now, don't spend all the money in one place and be on time.
Oh, yeah, we sure will. Let's go, Mickey. We gotta pay our room rent. Then we can go to a show or something. What a sap. What a dope.
Yeah, but just think, Spider, he did what he said.
Yeah, sure he did what he said. He hands us $250 extra when if he hired a man, it would have cost him twice as much. A wise guy, that's what he is.
Yeah, maybe you're right at that.
Sure I'm right. And you know, Mickey, I've been thinking. When we took this job, it was to give us time to find another quick take.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we found it.
I don't get it, Spider.
He sent you to the bank, didn't he?
Yeah?
Well?
Yeah, I am a dope at that.
You sure are. How much was in that envelope that you took to the bank?
Gee, I don't know.
You are a dope. Why didn't you look?
I never thought to.
Well, look the next time and then come tell me before you go to the bank. You got it?
Yeah, I sure have. Gee, Spidey, you're smart. I never would have thought of that myself, at least not as soon as you did. Well, let's get cleaned up and go out and spend some of this hard-earned dough of ours.
In a moment, we'll return to Dick Tracy. But first, whether you take your golfing thrills out on the fairways or in the sports pages of your favorite newspaper, you won't want to miss the excitement of the final round of the U.S. Amateur Golf Championship Tournament tomorrow afternoon. The Cavalcade of Sports will broadcast this outstanding golfing event over most of these ABC stations. In addition to colorful descriptions of the tournament's crucial shots, Harry Wismer and golf expert Harry Nash will bring you a resume of the scores and the highlights of earlier rounds, plus interviews with famous golfers. Tomorrow, the 64 golfers who qualified for match play will finish up. They'll be the cream of the original group of 900 golfers selected by sectional qualifying rounds. Automatically qualified for the tournament proper were former winners of American and British amateur titles, including William Ternesa, Charlie Yates, Richard Chapman, and Marvin Bud Ward. These players, the cream of America's amateur golfing talent, will be fighting it out all the way to post the lowest scores, and every stroke counts. So be sure to hear the Cavalcade of Sports broadcast of the 1946 Amateur Golf Championship tomorrow afternoon on the air over most of these ABC stations. Check your local newspapers for the exact time. Now, back to Dick Tracy.
Repeating tri-state alarm. Refer to Bulletin 1176.
Snap it off, Pat.
Are you hearing that bulletin, Dick?
Yes, Pat, and I'm going to do something about it. Let's go.
What is Dick going to do? You'll know Monday, so tune in same time, same station for The Adventures of Dick Tracy, directed by Frank Shin. This is George Gunn speaking. Any top detective lives a life of danger. He must be on the alert at all times because tough characters know that the best way of keeping out of his clutches is to get him first. Well, Tracy fans, I guess you know that goes double for Dick Tracy because he's the very top. That's one of the reasons you can be sure The Adventures of Dick Tracy will keep you on the edge of your seat. Dick Tracy is on the air Monday through Friday over more than 100 radio stations throughout the country. Listen to another chapter of Dick Tracy's Tangles with the Underworld Monday at this same time over the same station. Tune in on Dick Tracy on the Case of the Broken Window. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company. And now, Dick Tracy!
This is Dick Tracy on the Case of the Broken Window. Stand by for action. Let's go, man.
Yes, it's Dick Tracy, protector of law and order. Boys and girls, I guess you know the baseball season will last until the World Series is over sometime in October, and I expect that you'll be playing baseball and softball just about right up to that time. Well, I'd like to make a few suggestions that will prevent you from getting hurt. And they're not suggestions that will ruin the fun of playing either. Well, for instance, here are some safety rules for running the bases. Always try to run on the base line. Make sure that all bases or bags are firmly attached to the ground. And to stop yourself from slipping when you're rounding the bases, touch the inside corner of the bag. Now, here's a word or two about sliding. If you slide, do it feet first. Don't change your mind in the middle of the slide. Once you've decided to slide, go ahead and go through with it. Practice a hook slide to either outside corner of the bag, keeping your toes turned up, your arms in the air, and stay relaxed. Above all, play clean baseball. Rough stuff, especially on the base paths, is not only dangerous, but it's unsportsmanlike. Remember, you're no good to the team unless you're in top playing form. Protect your physical condition, play clean, play safe. And now, Dick Tracy. In Friday's story, he learned how Frankie, called the Spider, and his friend Mickey got themselves jobs in a small factory in the hope that Dick and his men wouldn't look for them there. Well, the owner of the factory seemed to take to the boys, and by the end of the week had grown quite friendly with them and had given them a raise. In addition to that, he trusted both boys to run errands for him. As a matter of fact, he had gone so far as to send Mickey on an errand to deliver money. Well, as our story closed, we heard Spider tell Mickey that if they played their cards right, they could steal from the owner and probably get away with it. Well, for today, let's start with Dick and Pat.
Seems to me we're in an awful rush. Must be that you're tired of hearing them repeat that tri-state alarm and want to get...
They're not getting any returns. I'm going to do something about that pattern right now.
Where are we going?
We're going to examine the records of the juvenile court. I have a hunch that we might come across some further clue that would help us find these boys.
Yeah, but Dick, suppose these kids have left town. You know how kids like that are. They think nothing of hopping a freight train and beating it.
That's what I thought at first, Pat, but I don't think so now.
What made you change your mind?
Well, certain things, Patrick. First is the fact that we haven't had any return on our alarm. Second, as a result of that alarm, all railroad stations, bus depots, even the airports have been watched. Seems to me that with over 300 men on the lookout for these boys at those places...
Yeah, I see what you mean. Now, this business of going over court records always gets me down, but I guess we got to go through with it.
I'm afraid you're right, Pat. And in addition to our search, I thought I'd have a talk with a couple of the investigators to see if they can help us. Here it is. Pull over here, Pat.
Now, for a few minutes, let's turn our attention to Spider and Mickey, who are back at the factory.
You tired, Mickey? No, Spider. It's just that this job is so dumb. Nothing to it except playing these cases around all day. I wish that... Here comes the boy. Yeah. Make it look good. Yeah.
Well, boys, how's it going this morning?
Pretty good.
Oh, that's fine. I wondered whether the work wasn't going to be too hard for you. You can stop for a moment, boys. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Here.
Well, that makes 101 this morning. Did you say you wanted to talk to us?
Yes, I did. I assume you boys have found a room?
Oh, yeah, we found one, all right. Paid a week's rent in advance.
Nice room?
Now, what could you expect for $4 a week? Yeah, $4 for the two of us. That's all we could afford right now. Yeah, that's right. You see, we're both broke. We came into town with what we thought was enough dough, but I don't know where it went.
Well, that's a common failing around this town, and it's just about what I suspected. I have a proposition to make you boys.
A proposition? Hey, what kind
well,
of
you see, I'm living alone now. Have been since my wife died, and, last night I thought I'd ask you boys if you wanted to come and live with me.
Oh, gosh.
Plenty of room, lots of it.
How much?
Well, knowing how you're fixed financially, I thought that perhaps we would make it just about what you're paying now. And later on, when you get on your feet, if you like, you can pay me more.
Oh, gee, mister, that sounds awful good to me.
Then you'll take me up?
It's a deal. You said it. Sir, I've got an idea.
Go ahead.
Well, it's almost quitting time. Will you let us off now? Both Mickey and me will work twice as hard to catch up tomorrow. We'll go to this room and get our stuff.
A good idea. Then you can come home with me right after we quit work. Well, go ahead, boys, but hurry back because you've only got about a half hour before quitting time.
Okay, mister. We'll be right back. Come on, Mickey, let's go. Okay. Come in.
Well, boys, how are things?
Oh, gee, just perfect.
That's right. And boy, have we used that shower bed.
Well, it's a fact you both look pretty well scrubbed up. Well, as long as you're satisfied with the bargain...
Satisfied? Gee, I feel that we ought to pay you more than $2 apiece for a layout like this.
Well, we'll talk about that sometime in the future. Now, you make good on your jobs, boys, and you'll have nothing to regret. Oh, what I came up to tell you was that I have to go out for a while. You'll be alone, so the house is yours. No, act just as if the whole place was your own home. See you later.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, Mickey.
Get to the window. Yep, there he is. He's walking out to his garage.
Let me see. Yep, there he goes. The sap.
Hey, what do you mean, the sap? He's a nice guy.
What?
And he's giving...
I see this sap and you're a dope.
But a layout like this for $2 apiece.
Are you forgetting how we have to earn that $2?
Well, even that ain't bad.
Are you forgetting that we got this spot laid out for a touch? Listen, Mickey, don't let that old goat get under your skin. You know what we got planned. You just remember we got him coming along good.
Yeah, but, Spider, if we play our cards right...
Relax, Mickey, and let me play the cards. Think I want to be breaking my back in that factory of his? No, sir, not me. Now, come on. You and I are going to look the rest of this joint over.
Okay, Spider, whatever you say.
Sure.
Boy, what a layout.
Yeah. Get a load of the furniture.
This guy sure must have dough.
Hey, this must be his room.
Oh, yeah. There's the suit he had on yesterday. Hey, we better stay out of there. He might find out we've been in there.
He gave us the run of the house, didn't he? He didn't know what he was in for.
Gee, look at all the clothes he's got.
Yeah. 5 suits and about 6 pairs of shoes. He must be making plenty from that factory. Let's see what's in this sort of a desk.
Gee, looks like where he does his homework. Look at all the books. Hey, look out, Spider.
Don't worry. I'll be careful to put it back.
It's a bank book, ain't it?
Yeah, that's right. Shows what he puts in the bank.
What's the matter?
Hey, listen to this. August 31st. $786.47. September 3rd. $400.43. September 4th. And here's one for over $1,000.
Gee, that's plenty of money. $1,000.
$2,300. Yeah, here's the big one. Boy, oh boy, what we couldn't do with that much dough. Well, we could... Hey, Mickey.
Yeah?
Let's get out of here. Come on, we'll go back to our room. I've got an idea. Hurry.
Are you the men from headquarters?
Yes, I'm Inspector Tracy and this is Pat Patton.
How do you do?
Howdy.
You didn't waste any time getting here.
Oh, please give me the details.
Well, as I told you over the phone, I hired these 2 boys.
How long ago?
10 days.
And you finally took them into your home and gave them a room.
That's right. You see, this is a big house.
I think I understand, sir. Now, when was it that you sent them to the bank?
9:30 this morning. You see, I made up my deposit, including everything I didn't have time to deposit on Friday. And
how much did it amount to?
Well, here's a duplicate deposit slip. I always make one for my records. Here.
$3,073.
It's the largest deposit I've made in some time. You see, I sent both the boys with it. Perhaps I shouldn't have, but...
You sent them at 9:30, huh?
That's right. And when they weren't back by 10:15, I called the bank teller who reported they hadn't put in an appearance. I jumped in my car and cruised along the street hoping to see the boys, but no sign of them.
It's 11 o'clock now. Now, where's your phone?
Right over here.
Good. Now, I'm calling headquarters. Well, I'm getting them on the phone. I want you to give me a description of the clothes those boys are wearing when they started for the bank. Hello, headquarters? This is Inspector Tracy. Now, look, take this down and get it out on the teletype. Repeat Bulletin 701. Include and repeat broadcast.
Gee, it's dark out here, Spider.
Yeah, I know. Hey, here comes the car. I'll stick out my thumb.
Okay.
Give us a ride, mister.
Where are you going?
To the next town.
You live there?
Yeah, that's right. We went to see some friends when we missed the last bus. Be a good guy and give us a ride, will you?
Hop in. Say, kind of late for a couple of youngsters to be out.
Yeah. Why, I told you how it happened.
Yeah. Gee, we sure will catch it when we get home.
Well, I can remember when I got a licking when I was young. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take you right to your door and wait till I see you get safely in the house. Then if your father comes out or something, maybe I can fix it for you.
In just a moment, we'll return to Dick Tracy. But first... Oh, what a wonderful morning. Well, anybody knows it's not morning now, but almost every morning is wonderful on ABC. And there are several reasons why people go for ABC morning shows. Shows like The Listening Post and Breakfast in Hollywood. For example, each show on The Listening Post is a dramatization of a current story in one of the country's most popular magazines. You'll also hear stories ranging from delightful comedy to moving tragedy, fiction written by top authors and acted by Broadway and Hollywood stars. It all adds up to good entertainment on The Listening Post, heard Tuesday through Friday over most of these ABC stations. Well, following The Listening Post is that Mad Hatter Tom Brenneman. Tom's just about the only man we know who can talk to hundreds of women and still have the last word. Yes, Tom has a personality that is at once easygoing and contagious. And proof of his persuasive personality was demonstrated not so long ago when Tom was given a Treasury citation for outstanding work in the sale of war bonds. Why not tune to Tom Brenneman's Breakfast in Hollywood and The Listening Post tomorrow on most of these ABC stations? And now, back to Dick Tracy.
Look, mister, you don't have to take us all the way home. Just drop us on a corner.
Oh, I don't mind taking you home.
I said drop us on a corner.
Say, what's going on here?
Yes, just what is going on. We'll know more tomorrow. So tune in, same time, same station, for The Adventures of Dick Tracy, directed by Frank Shin, written for radio by M.C. Brockhausen. And this is George Gunn speaking. Dick Tracy is tough. He has to be to stand up against the ruthless characters of the underworld. Tracy's mind races like lightning. If it didn't, he'd never be able to outthink the shrewd criminals he faces. A man in Tracy's position must be superior in every way to win out against the vicious desperados that plague honest citizens. Every minute of his existence is packed with danger because criminals can't rest while Tracy is on their trail. Don't miss a single exciting chapter in The Adventures of Dick Tracy, protector of law and order. Tune in again, same time tomorrow, when Dick Tracy will be heard over this ABC station. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.